Good morning, Stoics. Welcome back to the Stoic Path. Imagine waking up tomorrow with a sense of complete clarity and purpose. Picture yourself moving through your morning with intention rather than reaction. This isn't just some productivity hack. This is the way of the Stoics. Today we're exploring 12 morning habits drawn from ancient Stoic wisdom that can transform not just your mornings, but your entire life. As Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. And how you begin your day sets the foundation for every reaction that follows. Let's begin. Habit 1. Rise before the sun. The early morning has gold in its mouth. This German proverb captures what the Stoics understood intuitively. Marcus Aurelius would rise before dawn, writing in his journal while Rome still slept. This wasn't mere discipline, it was strategic wisdom. When you wake before others, you gain uninterrupted time to prepare your mind. In those quiet moments, you can set intentions without the world's demands already pressing in. Try this. Set your alarm 30 minutes earlier than necessary. Don't check your phone. Instead, use this time as the Stoics did, to prepare your mind for the day ahead. Remember, conquering the first challenge of your day, leaving the comfort of your bed, builds the willpower muscle for every challenge that follows. Habit 2. Practice negative visualization. This may sound counterintuitive, but spend 5 minutes each morning contemplating what could go wrong today. The Stoics called this premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. Seneca advised, "He who has anticipated the coming of troubles takes away their power when they arrive." Picture your day ahead. What challenges might arise? What obstacles could appear? By mentally rehearsing potential difficulties, you remove their power to surprise or derail you. This isn't pessimism, it's preparation. When you've already imagined losing your temper in traffic, you're less likely to do so when actually stuck in a jam. Try this. Each morning, ask yourself, what could be challenging today? Then visualize yourself responding with virtue and composure. Habit 3. Cold water immersion. Seneca regularly took cold baths, not just for health, but as mental training. Modern science confirms what the Stoics knew intuitively. Cold exposure strengthens both body and mind. It reduces inflammation, improves circulation, and releases endorphins. More importantly, it builds psychological resilience. When you deliberately face discomfort in the morning, you train yourself to handle discomfort throughout the day. Try this. End your morning shower with 30 seconds of cold water. As the shock hits you, practice maintaining calm breathing and a composed mind. Gradually increase the duration. As Marcus Aurelius would say, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Habit 4. Morning reflection. Journal. Marcus Aurelius didn't write Meditations as a philosophical text for others. It was his personal journal, written primarily in the morning hours. Taking 5 to 10 minutes to write down your thoughts creates what psychologists call a mental offload, clearing your mind for the day ahead. A Stoic morning journal might include 3 things you're grateful for, 1 virtue you want to embody today, reflections on yesterday's actions. Epictetus taught that we should make the best use of what is in our power and take the rest as it happens. Journaling helps clarify what's within our control and what isn't. Try this. Keep a journal by your bedside. Before reaching for your phone each morning, write 1 page of reflections, intentions, or gratitude. Habit 5. Practice voluntary discomfort. Deliberately introduce minor discomfort into your morning routine. Maybe it's fasting until noon, doing push-ups to muscle failure, or meditating in an uncomfortable position. Musonius Rufus, Epictetus' teacher, believed that to experience the suffering required by nature was essential training for a philosophical life. This habit builds what psychologists now call distress tolerance, your ability to function despite discomfort. Try this. Choose 1 small discomfort to incorporate into your morning. As you experience it, remind yourself, this discomfort is strengthening me. Habit 6. Morning study. The Stoics believed in daily philosophical study, not as academic exercise, but as practical training for life. Devote 15 to 20 minutes each morning to reading wisdom literature. It could be Stoic texts like Seneca's letters, Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, or Epictetus's Enchiridion. It could also be other philosophical or spiritual texts that challenge your thinking. The key is consistency. As Epictetus said, don't just say you have read books. Show that through them, you have learned to think better. Try this. Keep a philosophical text by your morning coffee or tea. Read one page or section, then reflect on how you might apply that wisdom today. Habit 7. Memento mori contemplation. Memento mori, remember that you will die. This doesn't mean starting your day with morbid thoughts. Rather, it means acknowledging life's brevity to ensure you spend today purposefully. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This morning practice helps eliminate procrastination and trivial concerns. When you remember that your days are numbered, you naturally prioritize what truly matters. Try this. Ask yourself each morning, if this were my last day, would I be satisfied with how I'm planning to spend it? Then make adjustments accordingly. Habit 8. Focused physical training. The Stoics recognized the connection between physical and mental discipline. Musonius Rufus wrote that the body should be habituated to hardship through regular exercise. Modern neuroscience confirms this wisdom. Physical exercise enhances cognitive function, improves mood, and builds resilience. Your morning exercise doesn't need to be elaborate. Even 10 minutes of deliberate movement can transform your physical and mental state. Try this. Create a 10-minute morning exercise routine that includes strength, mobility, and cardiovascular elements. Focus on quality over quantity and maintain mental presence throughout. Habit 9. Priming your environment. The Stoics understood that our environment shapes our behavior. Before leaving your bedroom, make your bed. This small act of order creates momentum for further discipline throughout the day. Prepare your workspace before starting work. Remove distractions and position what you'll need within reach. As Epictetus advised, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. Try this. Identify the 3 most common environmental distractions in your morning routine. Eliminate them before they occur. Habit 10. Morning affirmations from Stoic texts. The Stoics practiced daily repetition of key philosophical principles. Choose 1 or 2 Stoic maxims to recite each morning. These aren't positive thinking exercises. They're reminders of philosophical truths. Examples include, some things are in our control and others not. Epictetus, the obstacle is the way. Marcus Aurelius, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Seneca, repeating these principles imprints them on your mind, making them available when challenges arise. Try this. Write your chosen Stoic maxim on a card near your bathroom mirror. Recite it mindfully as you prepare for the day. Habit 11. Single tasking practice. Begin your day by doing one thing with complete attention. The Stoics valued presence of mind above all else. As Epictetus said, attend to what you're doing and you'll do it well. Whether it's making coffee, reading, or exercising, do just that one thing. Notice when your mind wanders and gently return it to the task. This morning practice builds the mental muscle of attention that will serve you throughout the day. Try this. Choose one morning activity and perform it with complete attention. When distracting thoughts arise, acknowledge them and return focus to your task. Habit 12. Set 3 priorities. Before your day gets away from you, identify the 3 most important tasks that align with your deepest values. Seneca wrote, "Life is long if you know how to use it." By consciously choosing your priorities, you ensure you're using your time in alignment with your principles. Ask yourself, what must I accomplish today? Which task will move me toward my most important goals? What would make today a success? Try this. Before checking email or social media, write down your 3 most important tasks for the day. Start with the most challenging one. Conclusion. These 12 habits aren't about optimizing productivity. They're about living with greater intention and virtue. As Epictetus reminded us, first say to yourself what you would be, then do what you have to do. The Stoics understood that how we begin our day largely determines its quality. By implementing even a few of these habits, you build a foundation of resilience that makes you truly unstoppable. Not because you'll never face obstacles, but because you'll have the wisdom and strength to turn those obstacles into opportunities. If you found value in these Stoic morning habits, let me know in the comments which one resonated most with you. And if you're new here, join our community of modern Stoics by subscribing to the Stoic Path. Until next time, live with virtue. Marcus Aurelius. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Call to action. If you found value in today's video, subscribe to the Stoic Path for weekly wisdom that combines ancient philosophy with modern living. Remember to like this video and share your thoughts in the comments. Which morning habit will you try first? Thank you for walking the Stoic Path with me today.